Welcome to the Fasting Podcast, Wow, Wellness and Optimal Weight. I'm your host, Julie Phillips, certified natural health professional, bringing you episode 145, A Schedule for Serious Fasting. So let's talk about when and what is in the serious schedule that I'm presenting after years of studying the topic. First off, on a daily basis, I would choose a 6 or 8 hour eating window on most of the days, remaining flexible to adjust to your social and your personal preferences. In that 6 to 8 hour eating window, that leaves you many hours to burn off what you've eaten and potentially some stored fat. And I would make sure that I would eat enough usable protein to preserve my muscle so that I can force the body to burn the stored fat. So in that 6 to 8 hour eating window, I personally feel that what is optimal is 2 meal times in that window. For example, from noon to 6 is a 6 hour window, and you could keep your eating in that time frame with 2 meals a day based on studies I've seen, rather than 3 or more meals a day, and no or little snacking. Weekly, consider a 24-hour fast, and in doing so, I would consider something like noon to noon, where I would be able to eat on both days and still accomplish the 24-hour fast, but you must have extreme caution for the blood sugar challenged. So you could check with your doctor regarding blood sugar if you're going to even attempt a 24-hour fast or more. Consider monthly a 72-hour fast or bi-monthly if you're eligible. For example, if you're not pregnant or nursing, you're not a child, check with your doctor if your blood sugar or blood pressure challenged. And again, I would start at noon or later so I can eat the first and last day of the 72-hour fast on a monthly basis. Quarterly, I would consider a prolonged or extended water fast, if eligible, for 5 days, for benefits like stem cell activation, human growth hormone for youthfulness and preserving muscle and bone, autophagy to Superman mode to eat up the garbage in our system, potentially rebuilding the immune system after 72 hours of hardcore fasting, and so many more benefits. And yearly, if eligible, I would consider a 7 to 10 day water-only fast per year. Now, why do I say this? Is because there's an expert in the topic, Dr. Thomas Seyfried. He's a PhD, biochemist, geneticist, cancer researcher, professor of biology at Boston College, and consultant/trainer for integrative physicians. And he, in his opinion, stated in front of a large auditorium I was sitting in many years ago, he believes a 7 to 10 day water-only fast per year may reduce your risk of cancer 99%. So to me, that would be worth it if I was eligible. So if you're serious about fasting, you can pick what speaks to you, customize, and adapt it to your liking. The water fast has some serious, and I have a chart in the handout that you can get from the website, we'll say at the end, that when you're doing the 72-hour fast or the 5-day prolonged water fast, you can not only get ketosis of burning fat that is toxin-laden and potentially improving your insulin sensitivity, which is very important, and insulin stores fat, but also at the same time, you could accomplish human growth hormone, the youthfulness hormone, could increase, based on a study, women 1,300% improvement and men 2,000%, while simultaneously decreasing the inflammation marker hormone IGF-1. That's insulin growth-like hormone 1, at the same time that you're increasing the youthfulness HGH hormone. Another huge accomplishment, and this is for people with serious issues, to be really magnified in their mind, is something called autophagy. And we've done a previous episode on autophagy, But one study showed that after the first 24 hours of water fasting, you could increase your amount of autophagy, where the body is focused on seeking out and destroying bad things in the body, like tumor, cysts, bad cells, abnormal cells. 300% increase after 24 hours and 30% more in the next 24 hours. That is huge. So if I was told, Julie, you got some serious abnormal cell stuff going on, I would definitely be doing a serious extended water fast. Also, stem cell activation can start after the first 24 hours, where the stem cells can not only rejuvenate and be whatever they need to be in the body, but also potentially rejuvenate the immune system in 72 hours of fasting. And the testosterone, in addition to the human growth hormone, could actually continue up to 2 weeks after breaking the fast. You would be working at preserving your muscle and bone with the water fast and burning toxin-laden fat. And believe it or not, this is great news. The stem cell activation may continue 5 or more days after the fast. And when you're refeeding with food, when you're done, and there's a gradual introduction of food after you're done with a water fast, the protein that comes with the refeeding can help aid the regeneration of when the stem cells are working to rebuild and repair things in the body. The protein would be an important component of that. Also, a nice benefit is that lack of sugar during the water fast might help to starve some of the abnormal cells that are in the body while the immune system is doing that regeneration. And there's also something called yeast overgrowth candida that thrives on the poorly digested carbohydrates as well. So you might do an effort during the fast to address an overrun of yeast overgrowth candida in the body, which can cause cravings, by the way, and fatigue and many other issues. Now, if you're worried, I don't think I could do any kind of water fast, appetite typically may improve where you're not craving things by the end of day 3 if you're deciding to go beyond that. For questions and feedback, contact me, Julie, at jpwowprograms.com. And that's the website, jpwowprograms.com, where the slides that I'm using with the plan and also the benefits in the chart form that you can get. Please refer others to the podcast and YouTube, and stay positive, focused, and determined, because where the mind goes, energy flows.